So now we're ready to insert record to the database. So first we check if is an empty keys and is an empty out array. So now we're going to create the new instance of the PDO class. I'm going to use PDO for interacting with the database. You can use your the old MySQL interface. Basically, I'm going to use this one. So obviously use whatever you are more familiar with. To create a new class, we need to specify what type of database it's going to be. It's going to be MySQL. Then we have host equals local host. Then we have db name equals import csv. Then we provide the username, which will be root for my one, and password as password. So that's our new instance being created. Now db exec, we want to make sure the character set is set to UTF-8. So set character set, and we have UTF-8, semicolon, and now we're going to be looping through our out array. So for each out as key equals value. Scroll up a bit. First of all, we're going to create a SQL statement. SQL equals insert into books, and we open our brackets and then back quote. Then we have SQL. We continue, so concatenation with the dot equal implode, and we're going to implode our keys. But now, as a concatenation, we're going to use this back quote, semicolon back quote. Then we use our keys, which are the headings of the columns. And then SQL concatenation again, and we use the back quote and close the brackets. So this is going to put all of the keys column names into this first statement. Then we have values. And now we need question marks to fill in the number of keys. So they have to obviously match. So what we're going to do is, again, SQL concatenation, and we're going to do implode. We're going to implode them with just a comma, and then array fill. The first character will be the index. So it's 0. We start from the 0 index. Then how many characters do we want? How many values do we want to generate? We want to generate as many as there are obviously items in the keys array. So count keys. And then what do we want to generate? What do we want to fill this array with? We want to fill it with the question marks. Okay. So now after this one, we continue with our SQL statement to simply close the bracket and then semicolon right at the end. Now variable statement equals db prepare SQL, as we're using a prepared statement with PDO. Then we have statement. Okay, let's best copy this. And then we go execute and our values. Sorry, I know our value obviously, which contains one record at a time. Okay, so after all this, after the entire for each loop, we're going to create our message equals span with a class. This one will be green. And our message, I'm going to concatenate this here. Message. Let me scroll a bit. Our message will be file has been uploaded successfully. And message, and let's close this span tag. And that's all done. Okay, so now we can finally test it. If we go to our browser, refresh the page, you can see our form is ready. If I just click submit, we've got it. There was a problem with your file. Obviously, we didn't attach any file. That's why we've got this error message. Now, if I select our books.csv file and submit it. Before we submit it, I just want to show you that obviously our books table is empty. There's nothing. There are no records. So if I click on submit, file has been uploaded successfully. Now if we go back, click on browse, hey, all our records have been added to the database. If we do the same again, it's going to add the same records again. So submit, and if I click on browse again, you can see we've got 2 lots of the same records. So that's how you upload a CSV file and import the data into the database, MySQL database.